They say a wedding dress should feel like a dream. Mine felt like chains. The lace was soft. The veil shimmered. The heels matched perfectly. And yet, I couldn't breathe. I stood in front of the mirror, barely recognizing the girl staring back. She looked beautiful, everything a bride was supposed to be. But beneath the makeup and the hair, her eyes were tired. Haunted. Broken. My name is Zara. I'm 19. And in less than 2 hours, I would walk down the aisle and marry a man I did not love. Not because I wanted to, but because my mother said it was the best thing for me. For the family. For our reputation. Zara, she had said just days ago, Chuka is a good man. He's stable. He comes from a strong family. He can give you the life your father never could. And love. Love can come later. But love had already come. And gone. His name was Daniel. He wasn't rich. He didn't have a powerful surname. But he had eyes that saw through my soul and laughter that made the world feel lighter. We were in love. Secretly, madly, painfully. But secrets have a way of catching fire when you're not careful. My mother found out. And everything came crashing down. She called him a mistake, a phase, a distraction. She forbade me from seeing him, threatened to send me to the village, and even took my phone. But by then, it was too late. I was already carrying Daniel's child. I found out alone. Sitting on the floor of the bathroom, staring at the 2 lines on the test with my hands shaking and my heart crashing in my chest. I wanted to tell him. I needed to tell him. But when I finally gathered the courage, Daniel was gone. His number stopped going through. His Instagram disappeared. His friends acted clueless. It was like he vanished. And just like that, I was alone. 19. Pregnant. And silenced. That was when my mother arranged the marriage. To Chuka. A businessman 13 years older than me. Quiet. Respectful. Dangerous in the way that still waters run deep. He smiled at our engagement party, gave me a diamond bracelet, and said, "You learned to love me." But I didn't want to learn to love anyone. Not anymore. I wanted my life back. I wanted my baby to grow up in truth. But in this world, in this legal society, truth is only welcome when it's convenient. And for my family, truth was a risk we could not afford. So now, here I am. Wearing a dress I never chose. About to marry a man who doesn't know the truth. And holding a secret that grows inside me every single day. The knock on the door came gently. "Zara, it's time," my mother's voice called. I didn't respond immediately. My heart thudded louder than the knock. My veil slipped through my fingers and landed on the floor. I closed my eyes. And for a moment, I imagined what life might have been if things were different. If I had told Daniel sooner. If my mother had let me choose my own path. If I was walking down that aisle carrying love instead of lies. But the moment passed, and the knock came again, this time sharper. "Zara." I opened my eyes and picked up the veil. Outside the door, guests waited. Cameras flashed. A decorated hall sparkled with lights. And at the altar stood a man I barely knew, waiting to make me his wife. I took a deep breath, placed the veil over my face, and stepped into the corridor. With each step, my mind echoed with fear. Would Chuka notice the pregnancy soon? Would my mother keep the secret forever? Would the truth eventually destroy everything? But I walked anyway. Because sometimes, in this world, silence is survival. And secrets. They are stitched into the seams of a wedding dress, beautiful, dangerous, and heavy.